In today's industrial brokerage landscape, with the clients that we serve all around the country, it's amazing to see what has changed about what they expect from their brokerage partners in assisting them with site selection. They don't just look for us to help them find a building anymore. And we've always led with value, but our clients look for us to help them determine where should we go, where are we going, and the role that we play in helping them define what their costs are to really understand what's the true cost of putting a warehouse in this location versus in another location.
So one facet of a project is often the transportation spend. It can be 3 to 5 times of what the rent is in a given situation. And so we had an engagement recently where a medical device distributor here in Atlanta, they occupied a very large warehouse on the south side of town, but they were spending way more than they should on transportation. And so they engaged us to help think through what the right solution could be. And we ended up looking at a 2 warehouse location strategy, one in South Georgia, one in North Georgia, and we are implementing it right now. And because of where they were sending the trucks, it's going to result in about a $3 million per year savings in the overall occupancy cost of that warehouse. And so that's one example of a solution where we were engaged early in the process, not just help me find a building, but how can you help me make sense of what is often a complex situation. We do have a very interdisciplinary team that has a diverse background, and we operate what we call the team service delivery model. We bring our experience and our expertise to the table for our clients, and we have folks that come from the supply chain world, and they have backgrounds with UPS, and they have that expertise that can help them evaluate supply chain strategy and what those impacts might be for their business. But we bring the whole force of our team to an engagement like that helps them think through things at a higher level.
Yeah, it's also really interesting, some of the technology tools, because we do this every day of the week. Many of our clients, especially ones that have a big warehouse or two, they only do this once every 5 to 10 years. The tools that we have that we're able to layer in with, that we can easily grab their transportation cost. We can do the commute analysis for them, for all their employees. We can understand the labor and the wage data that impacts who they're going to hire and how long we think it's going to take to onboard. We can layer in their competitors and who is they're going to be competing with and the hourly wages in those areas. All of that data that we provide to our clients helps them make a better decision. And we're not trying to go out and become Chainalytics or some other, specific supply chain consultant. But I've found that in today's world, if you don't understand the impacts that clients are using when they make a decision, it's really hard to be a trusted advisor of them, which is really part of what we have, is we want to create value for these clients through a trusted relationship. And site selection is one of the greatest ways that we do that.